Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're taking a look at Cawthon's Quagsire Naganadel Wailord deck, which I think is really cool that Cawthon did well with this deck. Quagsire with whales is a really cool deck. Some people are like, yo, this deck is low-key a great archetype. I think this deck's probably going to become really good once we get the rise of the fire meta. We're definitely going to see this deck get a lot better. For now, I think this is a good rogue, and it definitely does work pretty well, I think, against some of the top decks. So the idea is obviously you just get your Quagsires in play, attack with Hydro Pump, and because we're using the Wishful Baton engine, and because Field Blower is not very popular, the Wishful Baton will move all the energy to something else. And then once you build up for Towering Splash GX, you can wipe the board, you can use Super Splash. Wailord Magikarp is very hard to deal with. It's got a lot of HP, and it's weak to grass, and there's not much grass that's really too popular right now outside of like Jumpluff and Golisopod. So Wailord Carp just seems to be perfectly placed right now, and yeah, this is a really cool deck. Cawthon's obviously a guy who has made a lot of rogues before, and this is in the long line of the cool rogues. So this is a very interesting take on the deck. There's a lot of different things about it than some people's like normal lists. Before we get into these PTCGO video, guys, of course, so shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you guys are ever looking for any PTCGO codes for any set, for Team Up, Celestial Storm, Lost Thunder, or Sun and Moon, Card Cavern's got them. Unbroken Bonds code should be up for pre-order very soon. If they are not already up for pre-order, you can get them there when you do order and buy something from Card Cavern TCG. Of course, guys, you can use discount code LDF to get a 5% discount on your order, which is pretty sweet. So shout out to Card Cavern TCG. So let's take a look at Ross's deck. A few people have already covered this here on YouTube. I'm a little late to the party, but this is still a fun deck to play. So it's a very interesting take on this Quagsire Naganadel deck, because there's a lot of differences to some of the other decks you may see. For starters, there's no Guzma. We're going to be using Counter Catcher. Cawthon's list only played one Counter Catcher, and he actually played a Sightseer in his deck. Me personally, I do not like Sightseer. I think Sightseer is a terrible card. Even if it is good in here in like some regard, I can't stand Sightseer, man. That card is just trash. So I took Sightseer out and threw in a second Counter Catcher. I was watching Omnipoke's top 10 best decks from Denver, and he listed this deck on the list, and he talked about the idea of taking out a card for another catcher. So I was like, alright, let's just take out Sightseer. Erica's Hospitality is something I could consider adding. So yeah, we got our 4-3 Quagsires. Really heavy line of Quagsire. A lot of these Quagsire lists will play like a 2-2 line or 3-2. Not 4-3, that's a lot of Quags, but Quagsire can actually attack and put good numbers on the board with Hydro Pump. And of course we got our 2-2 Naganadel with charging up to get energy in play for Quagsire. Can also attack, deal with Buzzwole. Of course, we got one Volk Prism Star. This is a very powerful card in water decks right now. Sonic Blast can set up the bench. Perfectly good for Towering Splash. It's a great backup attacker. Really tanky card with 160 HP. It is weak to lightning, so if you run into Pikarom, you'll get destroyed. But other than that, this card is really good. Jet Geyser is also really powerful. There's an Onix in here. This helps us out quite a bit against those Zoroark GX decks and against, obviously, Pikarom and like Zeraoros and stuff like that. And the list is also playing 3 Rescue Stretchers, so it's really easy to just keep getting your Pokemon back. So it's pretty easy to just keep chaining Onixes and winning games with Onix alone. There's a Oranguru here for Instruct. One Ditto counts as like a 5th. Wooper can count as a 3rd Poipole. And that's basically it for the Pokemon. If I were to make any recommendations, the only other water type I like is, I did not spell that right. The only other water type I like in here is the Shining Volk. I love this card. Dual Pump is such a good attack. I would recommend playing Shining Volk in here. If you can find room, I would actually think that'd be good. But, I mean, it's Cawthon, man. He's a great player. So, there you go. We go into the items. Heavy Acro Bike's great card to mill your deck, and can also be good to get energy to discard for Naganadel. 4 Aqua Patches to get energy in play. 2 Counter Catchers. Again, I've taken out the Sightseer, thrown in a second Counter Catcher. There's no Guzman here. You don't really need it. So we're going to use Counter Catcher instead. A lot of the times we're not really one-shotting stuff until we can get the Wailord off, until like Onix does things. We'll probably be behind in prizes for the first few turns. And when we get the Oxus uses, Counter Catcher's really good when you get to use it in this deck. We got some Nest Balls. We got 2 of them. Only 2 Nest Balls. I thought that said 3. We got 3 Stretchers. Of course, just great card to get all your stuff. 2 Viridian Forest. No Broken Hill. Interesting no Broken Hill in this deck. Something I would consider is a Broken Hill or 2. Mainly because you can get Onix in your Woopers and your Volk and your Wailord, but hey, Ross is going with the Viridians. 4 Ultra Balls to get your Pokemon, 4 Cynthias, 4 Lillie, 1 Judge for the supporters. No Erica, no Guzmas, not even like Ace Roller or anything, so just a pretty standard supporter count. 1 Escape Board. Escape Board is really good. Sometimes if you want to keep going Onix every turn when Onix gets knocked out, you got to bring something in with a 1 retreat cost. You can Escape Board, go back and Onix, you get my point. And the interesting thing is 4 Wishful Batons, so Wishful Baton is a little risky compared to the experience share, because it goes in the active, but Wishful Baton is great. When they knock out the Pokemon, you keep your energies in play. So we'll keep our energy in play a lot of the time. Like we got Naganadel, 4 Aqua Patches, Wishful Baton, a lot going on here. And yeah, we got 10 water energies to round out the energy count. So this is Ross Cawthon's Wailord, Quagsire, Naganadel deck. And I'm hyped to try it out. I'm hoping we can maybe win a game with Towering Splash. That'd be pretty exciting. So I'll see you guys in some matches. Alright guys, let's go dive into some games with the deck suit I did there. It's a really nice day out today, so I'm feeling pretty good about the deck. Hopefully things go well. Ooh, we're up against Exeggutor. Okay, not a great first match, I would say. Exeggutor being a grass type is not good. Maybe we can wipe the bench with Wailord-Carp, if I even decide to use it, because it might not be a good idea. Got a Wooper start, not terrible. We have 4 Woopers and 3 Stretchers, so starting with Wooper is not the worst thing on the planet. It's going to be tough, though, to deal with these Exeggutors. If he's playing heavy catchers, I mean, that's going to be kind of hard to deal with, because he can just constantly bring stuff up. Alright, we drew a Quagsire. Not a really good starting hand, I would say. Actually, pretty bad, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually just going to go for something. We're not going to get Donked. I'm pretty confident we won't get knocked. I might just go for the Lillie. No, it's probably better Cynthia. Like, the hand is nice. We have the setup there with Quagsire and Naganadel, but our hand's pretty unfortunate. There we go. Now, that is what I call a good hand. Do I even want to play Viridian? I'll keep the Naganadel. I don't even want to play Viridian, because it actually kind of helps my opponent. That fuels up their ways they can discard energy. It's probably not a good idea to play Viridian down, to be honest with you. We will attach the active. I could have Viridian to got rid of the energy, grabbing the energy out of the deck, but again, I don't really want to play Viridian down. In a matchup like this, you probably don't want to use Viridian Forest. I might use it next turn, though, just so that we can potentially try and set up a Quagsire knockout. I will maybe put this down. I just don't want to help my opponent, because they can just search out an energy, and if they have another energy in their hand, they can discard it, so I'm fueling them up quite a bit. This is like almost a free 20 damage. But I think we can definitely try to Towering Splash them. Our game plan might be to use Wailord-Carp when it's like already too late to for my opponent to like take the prize. Well, I don't know what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is it's too late for my opponent to get to the point where they're going to take, you know, 3 prizes. You know, if they already got like 2 prizes taken or whatever, or they're down to 2 prizes left, we can use the Wailord-Carp, because if it gets knocked out, it won't matter. Or use it when there's 1 prize remaining. Because we can set up a Towering Splash. That'd be great. Got a Wooper. I am going to play the Viridian. It will help my opponent, but at this point, it probably doesn't matter. And wow, we didn't get a single energy off of that. Okay, that's a little disappointing. That is a little disappointing. I think I will play Onix. Onix can do a nice chunk of damage. We'll get rid of Naganadel. So unfortunately, no energy there. Looks like we actually prized a couple. So yeah, it looks like Quag's gonna get knocked out here. That's fine. We have the Wishful Baton. We got the other Quagsire. Not a big deal. We'll see if we even get knocked out. Actually, no, we are. He can just, yeah, he can Viridian Force for the energy. Don't know why I said we'll wait and see. But at any point, if some of these eggs don't evolve, they're just easy Towering Splash targets. We'll see how we can do. There's an Ultra Ball. Getting rid of Shuckle and... Okay. Maybe they're not going to take advantage of the Shrine, because they didn't, or the Viridian, they didn't really do anything there. So, I'm either going to go Naganadel or Wooper. I could go Onix, too. I don't know. Quagsire can't knock him out. We're only going to be hitting him for, like, 100 damage, which is not enough. At least Onix can put 120 on. The odds I even attack with Onix are pretty low. So I might just go with Wooper and then try and find Stretcher. Doesn't really matter. I think we will go with Onix then. I mean, it is weak to grass. I could go Naganadel because it might survive. Maybe that would have been the better play. We do have a Counter Catcher here. Maybe knock out the Ditto. The Shuckle's nice because it can at least counter the Towering Splash target. I don't really think I need to play the Counter Catcher though. Like, what would I bring up? I guess I can bring out the other Exeggutor. Yeah, I guess we can do this just to burn it. Draw 5 cards with Lillie. Increase the odds of getting a good hand. Okay, we got an Acro Bike. We got a Nest Ball. This is going to get us another Wooper, that's for sure. So we'll attach. We'll Acro Bike. If we get rid of an energy here, this is going to be really good. We don't. We do get a Stretcher, though. So no Onix attacking at the moment. I think we'll play this. Get back to Quagsire and probably the Naganadel. We'll save the Wailord-Carp for later. You can always play another Stretcher. Might just Ultra Ball here and get a Oranguru. Seems like a good idea. I do want to get that Prism Star Volt going too. But we can't attack with it this turn. Okay. We're looking for an energy. And we got one. Beautiful. So, this is good. The only problem is we probably will get knocked out here by Exeggutor. He just needs an energy though. So I guess I'm glad Viridian's not in play because I gave him a free attack. But Onix is not weak to Dragon, so there is some kind of benefit there, obviously. So we'll not knock him out. We'll hit him for 120, and then he'll be softened up for maybe Prism Star Volk. Prism Star Volk, not weak to Grass or Dragon, which is nice. And we basically force him to get the knockout here, unless he has like a switching card. Or he can play custom catchers. So I like this. Just forces him to have to try and deal with Onix. If he doesn't knock me out, even better. There's a Stretcher. Where's he gonna get back? What does he even have? A Shuckle. If he plays that down, again, that's just easy. And he's gonna play down. So this will allow him to knock me out. Unfortunately, he can't get the knockout here. I think I knocked him out in the Naganadel. I don't think he has any damage boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 energy plus the energy on the active. And the 20 is a knockout. So I think I'm gonna go into Naganadel. I think I'm just gonna smack him with Turning Point. Ooh, he's gonna bring something up. What will he? And he's gonna knock out Oranguru. Alright, I saw that coming. Good thing we got Lillie though. Okay, this is fine. Still knock him out with Onix. Or we can hit a Counter Catcher, bring this up, and set everything up to be KO'd. So that's good. Okay, so we got the Quag. And Counter Catcher would be nice. Prism Star Volk would be good. There it is. And we got both. Okay. And do we have enough energy? I think we do. Retreat going into Naganadel. No, actually, I don't think we have enough energy here. Yeah, I actually don't think we have enough energy here to knock him out. That's a shame. Yeah, we can't go with Sonoblast. I don't think it'll work for us. That sucks. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna play the Volk down now. Yeah, even if we retreat, yeah, we don't, yeah, there's no way we can attack him, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. No, we can. Right, retreat. Play you down. We can retreat all the energy. Naganadel and Aqua Patch, Quagsire to the active. Okay, so we can't. Okay, that works too. Bit of a waste of Wishful Baton, but whatever. Okay, I thought my math was wrong there. But that happens sometimes when you have to put a lot of thought into your turns. And because we're not getting knocked out, I think I'm going to knock out potentially the other Exeggutor. No, we bring out the Exeggutor, I think. Yeah, that's cool. We should survive the turn. I don't think he can knock me out. He would need a Kukui. These Exeggutor-less I don't think are playing Kukui. They don't even play Lurantis. Well, he might. Maybe we should just take out the Ditto then, just in case it turns into Lurantis. Nah, it's probably better just to hit him. Yeah, I think it's better. Just get the damage on him now. We can take two Exeggutors out. Maybe the Ditto goes down too, and the Execute. He has to evolve both of those. So we can maybe take 3 prizes next turn. That is the goal. Okay, that did not turn into a Lurantis. I feel a bit better now. If he evolves both Executes, it's going to be a little scary. We can catch up in prizes here. There's a Guzma. It's going to knock out the Onix after all. Alright, that's fine. No, he knocks me out with the other Exeggutor. That's a little annoying. We're not gonna be able to take those multiple prizes. We can still take 2 prizes though, thanks to the Exeggutor. We can set up the Shuckles, which is good too. So yeah, it's not too bad. There's another Wooper. We'll play that down. Pretty good turn here. We get a lot of energy in play. That's what we want to do. Good Judge. No Stretcher. I think I'm gonna attach the active. Oh no, I could have went for Sauna Blast. Ah, I should have went for the Sauna Blast. No. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're chilling. Doesn't matter. We're chilling. We're chilling. He's not gonna knock me out anyways, I don't think. And we're getting very close to using Towering Splash, especially because these things are very heavily damaged. I should have went for Jet Geyser though. It's fine though. We can do it next turn anyways, right? And then we can still force to knock this out. We can potentially take multiple prizes, so it's not the end of the world. We can still take 3 prizes next turn. We don't have other Counter Catcher. You can see why I like playing both Counter Catchers as opposed to that Psyche here, because look at Counter Catcher is so good right now. As long as he doesn't knock me out this turn, I think we can win the game. We can build up Towering Splash, which should guarantee us the win too. Should have went for Jet Geyser. We will do it this turn though. He'll obviously bring out a Shuckle though, but still, doesn't really matter. Gonna just do 1 custom catcher, and he's gonna Tropical Shake, which will not KO me, and this gives me the turn I need. I think I'm just gonna load up my active with energy. There's a Stretcher. So all I really need to do is to win the game now, is just have Stretcher. So, this is good. We're just gonna Sauna Blast, take our 3 prizes. So we should win the game here. I don't really see how we're losing at this point. Yeah, this Volkman is just way too good. This is why having both Volks in the deck can be really nice. The Shining Volk, along with the Spread Volk, is just a very good duo. And there's 2 more energy. So as long as we don't get judged or Marshadowed here, we should be good to win the game. We can stretch it for Wailord and just win. Or we just win with Quagsire. So there's really no way he can win. You'd have to Field Blower me and Marshadow me and hope I get a bad hand that I can't knock him out with. But yeah, we should win the game. This should wrap up the game here against a matchup that I was kind of iffy about. But as you can see, this Shining Volkman is just too good. Shining Volk is just too good, guys. It's too good of a card. It is just really powerful. He'd actually maybe have to go into this Exeggutor to maybe even have a slight chance, but there's really nothing he can do. I have 7 energy in play, an energy in my hand, which is 8. So we'll Towering Splash him and win the game. So, doesn't matter. Or just knock him out with the Quag. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I forgot. You don't get all the energy with. Forgot you actually don't get all the energy with Wishful Baton. That's fine. We can still win with Quagsire. It doesn't matter if we didn't go for Towering Splash or not. Which, you know, we didn't have to. We didn't even have to do Super Splash. See, just avoiding the Wailord there is just all we needed. If we started with it, I mean, we probably would have lost that game a long time ago. But good thing we were able to get things going. Looks like we got a chest. But as you can see, man, that Volk just puts in too much work. Prism Star Volk is just too good. And with Counter Catcher too, bringing something up with like a big retreat cost that they can't move, and then spamming Sauna Blast is like a really good thing to do. So as you can see, Prism Star Volk is just the best card in the deck. I think Prism Star Volk is really, really good in here. And this is why I like having maybe the Shining Volk in the deck too. They go pretty well together. Yeah, pretty terrible chest. So I'll see you guys in another match. Alright guys, let's go get into another match with the little top 16 deck. As you can see, Prism Star Volk puts in work. It puts in work. I'll see if we get to use Wailord this time around. It looks like we're up against potentially Lost March. I think we would be Lost March though, because all their Pokemon have like low HP, and that's really easy for Volk and for Wailord's Towering Splash attack to just win you the game. So we should probably win this game, to be honest with you. That's my prediction. Alright, so we'll see if it's going to be Lost March or not. It might not be. It might be a Pokemon deck. It could be a Vikavolt deck too. But I got my hopes set on Lost March because like the types all like kind of line up perfectly to what I expected. So we'll see if it is. If not, then whatever. We'll just have to deal with it. But yeah, we'll see if it's going to be Lost March or not. Gonna mulligan, unfortunately. see what this hand is. Alright, we got a Ditto start. Not terrible. The rest of our hand's actually pretty terrible, so yeah, this is terrible. Might have to go for a Oranguru. I can play down my hand a little bit. We'll see what we draw. And it is Lost Mark, I was right. Okay, we don't really need Viridian Forest. It's just not really helping. Alright, we're gonna have to go for Oranguru here, I think. Unfortunately, our hand is just not very good. We're gonna have to try and draw out of this. This is a little unfortunate. Probably get rid of the Viridian Forest. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. And we're not even gonna get an energy. We'll attach to Ditto. Struck for 2. If we get a Lillie here, I'm gonna be very happy. No, but we got a Cynthia, which works too. Beautiful. And alright, we did not get any Woopers though, so that doesn't really help. I think I'm gonna retreat Ditto. I can get knocked out by Natu, which I don't really want to risk that. We'll go into Oranguru, and then next turn we can potentially go for Psychic. It's fine though. Once we set up a win condition where we just wipe his bench with what's his face? With Towering Splash GX, I don't really think it matters too much that we might fall behind in prizes for a little bit. So yeah, he did have the Natu, so yeah, I'm glad I retreated, because I just don't want to get knocked out by Lost March. It just doesn't seem good. So our game plan might be to like Counter Catcher and Emolga, and then just Towering Splash, like wipe all the jump fluffs off, wipe the Natu. We just gotta hope that Wailord survives. That's the only problem. But if we can get an 8 energy in play at some point, we can just slap it down. There's a Cynthia. So, they haven't played a Tranquil yet, or Trumbeak. I keep mixing those names up, even now. So they're going to get rid of a Jump Fluff. So they're going to get a Trumbeak or a Skiploom for next turn, just to set up. They're going to set up with Skiploom, okay. So it looks like Ditto would have been safe in the active spot, if I kept it there. But again, I would rather not lose Ditto, just enough like Gathering, so. They might have a Lost Blender in their hand, we'll see. Or they're doing that to just thin the deck out a little bit. They can Viridian if they want to, even though they can't really attach to Hoppip. Just a pass. Alright, there's an Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of Water Energy, probably Lillie. I don't know, that stings a little bit. Let's get a Wooper. I need to have something to Aqua Patch too, and Wooper seems like the prime target. I can do Viridian, but I'm just going to instruct for 1. Oh, I forgot to do the other Aqua Patch. Cool. Hey, another Wooper. I will take it. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter that we didn't do that. Put energy on a Wooper. We'll Cynthia. See what we find. There's our Prism Star Volk. There's a Quagsire. There's a Poipole. We'll play the Poipole then, actually. Okay, if this gives us the Wishful Baton, I will attack with the Oranguru. Okay, we'll attack with the Oranguru then. He's not playing Field Blower. If he is, I mean, rip. Not a fan of evolving the Ditto into Quagsire. I rather would have saved that, but this does mean that we can knock out the Emolga, and we're going to take a prize, which is always good. So I'm perfectly fine with knocking out his Emolga here. I could play the Viridian. Am I even looking for anything? What do I even get rid of? Probably nothing, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll just knock him out with Psychic. We might need the Oranguru next turn. We're probably going to get knocked out, though. There's an energy. And we can still attack with Sauna Blast, so it's fine. I'm hoping my opponent is not playing any... I'm just hoping they're not playing Field Blower. If they're playing Field Blower, we kind of just lose. That's the problem with playing Wishful Baton, is just, if they have Field Blower, you're out of luck. So I'm going to have to get all 3 of their Hoppips into Jump Fluffs if they want to knock me out. That's going to be their game plan, probably, to take out my Oranguru. If Oranguru lives, and he only Lillied for 2, so Oranguru might actually live. And oh my gosh, Oranguru survives a turn. Unless he does have more. But he's not even playing Marshadow down, so he's not really going to be able to get multiple Skiplooms, unless he has the double Skiploom in his hand. Okay, wow, he did not have a knockout. That's impressive. Wow. Okay, I did not expect my opponent to not get a knockout here. So we played 3 of our supporters. Still a few Acro Bikes. Hopefully we can draw well soon enough. I'm looking for Naganadel. And I do want to set up that Wailord play at some point. Okay. Not very good. I might just get rid of the Counter Catcher, to be honest with you. It seems fine. I think we'll knock out the Natu. It's fine. Well, yeah, we'll get rid of the Counter Catcher from the deck out. What do we have? We have our Wailord-Carp. It is there. We only have 5 supporters left, so that's not too good. I can do Jet Geyser, but then it'll just bring in Jumpluff, and then we don't knock it out. It does let me draw the extra card, I guess. Nah, it's not worth it. Okay, we got a Judge, which is worth it. Try and get a new hand here. Okay, that's really good. We got Rescue Stretchers to get a Oranguru back. We got an Aqua Patch, which we will play that. Spread out the energy a little bit. We got knocked out, we'll move all the energy to our bulbs here. We'll take the Acro Bike. We'll play it again. We'll take the Cynthia. And we can stretch her shuffle. And yeah, we'll just knock him out. Cool. Didn't think Oranguru would be putting in work right now, but that's the state of the match right now. There's an Ultra Ball. So we have 5 energy in play. We need to get Naganadel down, and we also just need to accumulate more energies, and we should be good. Because our Wing Edition is going to be Towering Splash. But I mean, at this point, we might just win on our attackers, because everything should be one-shotting his Jumpluffs and his Natus. So even like Naganadel can hit for 80, which is enough to take out Jumpluff. Quagsire can knock him out. Oranguru's putting in work, so we might get to the point where we don't really need the Towering Splash win condition. If I do it, I might have to get into a spot where, like, I take... Where, like, he's already, like, maybe not close enough on prizes. If he knocks out Wailord-Carp, he can win the game. Like, Jumpluff can knock it out in one hit pretty easily. So he is knocking me out here, doing 80 damage. He has the Grass Energy because he has the Viridian Forest, so he can get what he wants. Which is whatever. Ooh, there's the first Trumpy. I don't think I'll get rid of the supporter, though. We only have a few left. Are you actually kidding me? It hits the supporter when I have, like, 4 in the deck? Sure, yeah, that's believable. That's very believable. Alright, well, he has to discard this card. Wait. Does Viridian lets you search anyways, right? Because this guy has nothing in his hand now. Okay, I'm kind of confused. What the heck just happened? His hand's empty. Oh my gosh. He did a little miscalculation there, to say the least. Nah, we're gonna just keep putting energy into play. Keep building up our board. We're looking for Naganadel here. Still didn't find it. That's fine. We'll Ultra Ball away the Water Energy and the Wooper. And we will get Naganadel. We can play Stretcher. I don't really... There's something I need to get back. I don't really need any Woopers right now. We already have 3 Woopers technically in play. I guess I could just to do Instruct. I don't really want to get them back in the deck, though. They're just going to clunk it up. Like, I really don't need the Woopers. Maybe the Poipole, but whatever. And, alright, we have now got 7 energy into play. So, next turn, we're getting very close to winning the game. We have 7 energy in play, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So we can win next turn with Towering Splash, which is what we are going to do. So he finally knocks me out. Fortunately for my opponent, though, he activates the Wishful Baton. But I can also go Prism Star Volk. I don't even think he has enough in his discard pile to knock me out. I think we do have it, right? We have the Towering Splash. Like, I might be going insane here. My math might be, like, really off, but I think we have it. Yeah, we got it. Just because we can do this. Even if we don't have it, there's no way he's gonna knock out this. See, there's no way he has, like, these in his hands, is what I'm trying to say. We're not gonna lose the game even if we get knocked out. Should be 8 energy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Cool. Hopefully he doesn't concede by the time we get to pull this off. That's the only thing I'm worried about, because Washout takes a couple seconds to do. So please do not concede now that I have the Towering Splash win. 5 turns. Like, please don't concede, my good sir. Please, don't do it. Just don't do it. Actually, my opponent might be a female. I apologize. I always get that mixed up. I always just assume the players on this game are guys. I don't know. Maybe that's a little sexist. But we get to win the game here with a Towering Splash GX Boom for the win. Wipe his bench. Get out of here. That's game. You should beat matchups like Lost March. Even though Jumpluff hits Wailord for weakness, that does not matter. Because you can just do stuff like that. Wipe their bench, win the game. And yeah, that's what the deck is all about. We'll do one last match of the deck. Because this is a fun deck to play. I like playing my Wailord Quagsire deck. So see you guys in just a momento. Alright guys, let's go do one last match with our little Quagsire deck here. I'm glad we got to use the Wailord for the win there. That was pretty awesome. And alright, oh wow, are we up against another Lost March deck? Okay, I'm down. Hey man, if we want to keep the thing going where we win with Towering Splash, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. It's cool. It's cool. We'll see. Might not be Lost March, but I'm pretty sure it is. We'll see if we get a good start. That last game, our start was iffy until we were able to do Oranguru. Okay, this is a little bit better. We can Wishful Baton, maybe save our Wooper. We have a Lillie at least, so we can draw a couple cards here. See where we go with this match. I don't know, I am liking the idea of a couple more Nest Balls in here. I feel like this deck needs some more Nest Balls just to be able to get more Pokemon down. That's just my 2 cents. Okay, so we'll see if it's going to be Lost March or not. If it is, my opponent got a lot of Pokemon down on their first turn, which is not cool. Alright, is this going to be Lost March? It is indeed going to be another Lost March match. Alright, let's do this. We'll put down Poipole because we have Naganadel. Okay, we might as well just do this. Just whatever. Wooper might go down, so be it. Alright, okay, not great. We got a Counter Catcher and an Energy. We'll get rid of the Energy. And we'll probably just get another Wooper. Might have to attack with Naganadel. We'll just pass. It's a good win for, like, Volk there. I don't know. We'll see if Wooper goes down. It's possible he'll live, because he needs to get, like... He needs at least 3 Trumbeaks in the Lost Zone, or he needs to pull up, like, a Lost Blender play. So I'm feeling kind of safe. So the Oranguru might be our Counter Catcher target. I might just have to Counter Catcher it if he does knock me out, just to try and buy some time. Because once we build up Tower and Splash, we can win. If we wipe all his Jumpluff off the board, and he can't get any more into play after that, like, there's no way he can win. There's no way he's going to be able to hit 300 damage. And then there's no way the Jumpluffs are in board, so we don't have to worry about him reaching the 300 damage with the weakness. So it works out pretty well if we're able to set that up. Alright, doesn't have much. There's a Cynthia. Might as well just play that instead. Spread out the energy a little bit. Hoping he isn't playing Field Blower. That's what I'm kind of scared of. We can maybe... How much energy? Not a lot of... If we can maybe pull off a combo where we can attack here, that'd be pretty nice. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Got another Wooper though we can play down. Can't knock out the Nat too. Yeah, I'm not nothing crazy. We'll play Onix down. I know it is weak to grass, but it's just one of those like attackers, like the Oranguru we used in the last match, where it does something. So now I'm expecting Wooper to go down. That's fine though. We can attack with either Naganadel or Quagsire. I'll probably just attack with Onix though. We need to get a Wishful Baton for it though, so it is a little risky. So maybe it is better to attack with Naganadel. I don't know. We'll see. It might be better attacking Naganadel though. Just because we have the Wishful Baton. If I don't find a Wishful Baton, we lose 4 energies. That's going to set us back quite a bit. Even though we still have Aqua Patches, I guess, we still have Naganadel, it's still really risky to do that in my opinion. I know I could have evolved the active and then knocked him out with Hydro Pump. That does not seem like a good idea when we don't have a Wishful Baton, so you kind of see why I'm choosing to let him knock out the Wooper. Plus we get Counter Catcher active, we can bring out that Oranguru and try and attack it. At any point, I want all the Jumpluffs to be on his bench, and he did knock an attack off, so we're kind of chilling right now. Maybe I do go for the Quagsire on the active then. You know what, why not? We have 4 energy in play already. There's a Aqua Patch, which is good. There's a Wishful Baton, which is even better. Alright, we'll play this. We will get rid of Wooper. Grab an energy. We'll wash out. Alright, cool. So we get the first prize, which I like. We're not really needing Counter Catcher anymore anyways, and we'll Hydro Pump, knock out the Nat too. Take our prize. What's it gonna be? Judge is nice. All we need to do is just get 8 energy in play and we're golden. But to be fair, we want him to attack with Natu, not Jump Up though, when we do get to that point. So we might need to be ready to Counter Catcher up Oranguru so that all the Jump Ups are on his bench. So we can just wipe them all out. But because we took the first prize, we might just be able to win the game by just attacking him. We might not even need to go for the Towering Splash place. I don't really know. But Towering Splash would win us the game here if we brought out the Oranguru. So he knocks me out. We activate the Wishful Baton. Move all the energy into Naganadel for now because I'm not really set in stone what I want to do yet. I don't think it's a good idea to go Onix because again I need the Wishful Baton to kind of make it stick. Probably not a good idea. So how much energy do we have in play right now? There is 6 energy in play, so we're not quite there yet. Ooh, we got Stretcher. Tempted to play that. Might as well just get back to those boys. And I think we'll just retreat, charging up. I'm going to let him knock out the Onix. So I want to get to the point where we're able to get the Wailord going. Because we're really close. Next turn we will have Wailord. All we need to do is find Wailord. Still have our Nest Ball, still have our Ultra Ball. So should be able to find a Wailord here. We can go Wailord, hopefully Counter Catcher the Oranguru. That's the plan. I'm a little worried about a Guzma here though. He could just bring out the Quagsire and knock it out. We'll see. But I mean, that bench though is looking juicy. Do not get rid of a supporter. Thank you. That is really good. He's a Netball. Maybe he wouldn't even have knocked out Naganadel. He only has the 100 damage. Naganadel would have lived actually, which is kind of hilarious. Start for 2. Let's see what he gets. No Guzmas. Okay, go to Cynthia. There's a Lost Blender. Will he get rid of any more Pokemon? He does. Okay, so that is 140. So now he would have knocked out Naganadel. So Naganadel may have been safe, but he got knocked out. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. So we can bring out the Quagsire or the Naganadel. I think we just bring out the Naganadel. And there's the Wailord. Okay. Go here. Try and burn a few cards from my hand. We only have 7 energy in play, actually. Shoot. Okay, never mind. We don't have it. That's fine. What is attack with Volt then? Yeah, that's fine. If we don't have it, whatever. We'll just apply some pressure with Volk. That seems good. We might lose 3 energy here, though, which is the only thing I'm worried about, but we'll have to see. Plus, we at least take 1 prize. Towering Splash to just wipe out his whole bench anyways. Play this. Just get back Onix, just in case we need to attack with it. Might just attack with Naganadel, though. We'll judge. Ooh, double Acro Bike is good, and we got double Aqua Patch, which is really good also. And we got a Lillie in our hand, so this is a pretty good hand if I can see something. Alright, we gotta take the Wishful Baton. I'm sorry, Counter Catcher, but at this point I don't think we really need it anyways. We'll take the Ultra Ball. Just for Wailord. For next turn. We'll do this, and we will Sauna Blast for the knockout. And now his board is ready to be wiped. Now the Oranguru can also get Towering Splash. Speaking of Oranguru, there's our Oranguru. See, I think we can win this game with Towering Splash. I just want to do my Towering Splash plays. That's all I really care about. I guess there's no point of sacrificing Onix then because I'm literally out of my Counter Catchers, but you kind of see the point of why I wanted to go for that play. And it kind of paid off in a little way. So there is 7 energy in play. We have 1 in the discard, plus Viridian, so yeah, we are pretty much guaranteed to get the knockout here. Ooh, he's gonna Guzma me. He's gonna knock out my Quagsire, actually, with an energy on it. Which doesn't really seem to matter, because I'm actually still gonna take 3 of my prizes here. I guess he didn't have a knockout. What? That's weird. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he did that. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Oh, okay then. Let's go Sonic Blast. We're gonna take 3 prizes here, and literally there's nothing he can do because we have Naganadel in play to attack him. Okay, well I don't know why he knocked me out. We didn't get to do Tyrant Splash that game. We were super close. If he knocked me out there, we would have been able to do Tyrant Splash, but we just didn't get to do it in that last match there. But anyways, that'll wrap today's PTCGO video, guys. I think showing off Ross Cawthon's Quagsire and Naganadel Wailord deck. Really cool list. I really do dig it quite a bit. The Wishful Batons are actually honestly better than the experience share method that I've gone with before. This is definitely good. If I were to make any changes, I would like to maybe play another Nest Ball. A 4th Acro Bike would be good. I would want to play more supporters than just your typical Cynthia Lillie engine. Like throwing in Erica, that would be good. I know I took out the Sightseer, so there you go. Maybe you can take out a Wooper and just go like 3-3 Quagsire and then just throw in like an extra Erica's Hospitality. Just the extra draw support can go a long way in here. But other than these PTCGO video, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to like, don't forget to subscribe down the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers. We just recently hit 4,200 subs, so I gotta thank you guys for that. And leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out Card Cover TCG in the description below. Use discount code LDF. Get a 5% discount on the orders you make if you do pre-order Unbroken Bonds or any other PTCGO code for that matter. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.